What's going on, guys? Before we start today's PR talk, I just want to say something really quick as a prerequisite to many people who maybe are new to this channel, have never seen this before, because I think a lot of people could get pissed off at this video. And that's because love is not lies. Love is not lies, especially for a man. Okay, so I am not going to lie to you at all. Everything that comes out of my mouth is going to come from my heart. It's going to come deep within inside of me, my love for you. Because, in my opinion, society's been lying to you your whole life. Society's been lying to you. They're trapping you as a fucking man. People are lying to you. Nobody's telling you the truth because nobody wants to hurt your fucking feelings. But you know what? Fuck your feelings, because what is more important in life is becoming a man you admire. It's being, when you're 70, 80, 90 years old, being able to look back on your life and look at everything you've accomplished. Look at the journey you went on. And because many men are being lied to, they aren't going on this journey. They're living comfortable. They're not truly achieving their full potential. They feel purposeless in life. They don't feel like they have this fucking fire inside of them as a man. And I want you to achieve that fire. I want you to feel that fucking fire that I feel every single fucking day. And it came from understanding this simple concept. And it's that men are not born, yet men are created. As a man, it doesn't matter the family you were born into, the body you were born into, the cards you were dealt. As a man in life, you can become whoever you want, no matter your starting point. And that is the amazing thing about life as a man. Yet many people hate it. Many people hate it because many people are entitled. They want the characteristics of the man they want to become. They want the materialistic byproducts of the things the man they want to become would have. They want all these things the greatest version of themselves would have, but they don't want to put in the work. And so they go years and decades living their life not putting in the work and feeling this deep shame and guilt inside of themselves because they were entitled. They wish life as a man was something you were just born into. And they didn't actually want to go fucking create it. They didn't want to put in the hard work to become that person. And so they tell you the same thing because they want to keep you down. They want to keep you down here, but I want to raise you up here. I want my shoulders to be a stepping stone for you to look above, okay? But they want to keep you fucking down here. They want to tell you that, oh, you just don't have the genetics for that. Oh, you just don't have the height to get all the girls you want, right? Oh, you just don't have that mindset to make that amount of money, right? Oh, you don't have the speaking skills to do this and sell that. Oh, you don't have this, that, and the third. It's just not in you. Let me tell you what. I don't care what you have in you or what you don't have in you. I don't care your height, your genetics. You are able to accomplish anything you set your mind to. Yet, the hard part is going to be understanding. When you ask the universe, when you ask God, when you start trying to become this greatest version of yourself, when you start following the calling of your conscience, because I know deep down inside of you, there's something inside of you that has this fire in you, that wants to become this man, that wants to take this journey, that wants to go on the scenic route in life. And when you want that, the universe, God, He's gonna give you battles. He's gonna give you pain. He's gonna give you adversity. He's gonna give you struggle. He's gonna give you intermittent failure. Because the way to grow in life as a man is through those moments of pain, is through those times of struggles, is through those thoughts of feeling like, maybe I should just give up. Maybe I'm not the man for that. Right? It's that fork in the road where you make that one little small decision that, do you choose to accept your fate or do you choose to control your destiny? It's that one little small thing. And understanding that life as a man is not something you were born into, it's something you create, is going to change every single small decision you make, at every single fork in the road. Every single time that decision comes up that is either going to change your life or it doesn't, and you think that, okay, the one that's going to change my life, well, that has a little bit more pain, a little more adversity, a little bit more struggle. It's kind of the scenic route. And then the easy, the comfortable route that's a little bit quicker, it's not super scenic, you know, it's easier. And you're probably gonna go that route because you think to yourself, well, I am who I am. I can't change. You have all of these fucking deep down instilled beliefs from your childhood, from your family, from the way you were brought up. They keep you going down this comfortable path because you don't believe that, you know what, again, the brain is designed to keep you comfortable. The brain is designed to, it's a survival mechanism. Of course you don't want to fucking feel pain. Of course you don't want to go through struggle, adversity, and feel these types of emotions because that's how your brain is fucking designed. So why would you pick that route when you don't understand that you are capable of becoming whatever you want in life, bro? Achieving whatever. A lot of people will look up to the masculine figures in today's society, right? Whoever it may be to you. You know, we won't go into exact people, but, you know, the large masculine figures that young men look up to. And they go, oh, he was just born like that. He was born that killer. He was born with those talking skills. He was born with that body. There were some things he was born with, but at the end of the day, he still chose to follow his consciousness, what his consciousness was calling him towards every single day. He took those risks. When he faced adversity, he pushed through it. He broke through that wall. When he faced pain, he didn't crumble. He didn't turn to vices. He pushed through it and he kept going and he leveled up every single fucking time. And that's how he became that man. Because men are not born. Men can be born with money. Men can be born with cars. Men can be born into this amazing family with a six-pack they didn't have to work for. But guess what? Life isn't all about the vanity. Life isn't all about what you see. It's a lot deeper than that. Life is also about vibration. Okay, and I know it sounds fucking fairy tale, but everything vibrates. Everything is moving all the time. Your body, your energy, your soul, it's moving all of the fucking time, man. Okay? You are energy. And so, getting to that high vibration is where life is really at. The materialistic shit doesn't mean shit. You know, I got a fucking sick body, in my opinion. I got a cool car at 21. It's a Dodge Challenger wide body Scat Pack. It's fucking sick, dude. I got followers online. Guess what? None of that shit makes me feel as good as when I wake up at 5 a.m., when I do my morning journaling, when I read a chapter, when I do my 30 minutes of cardio, when I do my abs, when I hit my workout, when I track my macros, when I drink my gallon of water, when I take my daily walk. All of these things I do on a day-to-day basis to become the man I want to become. That yes, every single day it's fucking hard. Like today doing my cardio, that shit was fucking hard, bro. I wanted to give up at minute 5 because my legs are just so sore, my body's sore, and I'm hungry and I'm tired. But none of these things matter. None of this matters because when I push past that pain I was going through during the cardio, the adversity I was facing, those thoughts of just give up, and I pushed through that, it broke me into a higher level of fucking energy, of vibration. It made me feel great about myself. And every single time I push through that little bit of adversity, that little bit of pain, you become a better man. You get that just a little bit closer to the ultimate version of yourself, which God put you on this earth to become. And that's the most fulfilling thing in life ever. And so in life as a man, bro, go on a journey. Take the fucking scenic route, bro. What is the point of going the comfortable route? Here's the thing. You can guarantee your success in life as a man if you fail more times. And that's what people don't understand. People think, I should stay away from failure because that will make me successful. No! Heading in the direction of picking the fork in the road that is going to include more failure, more intermittent failure, more adversity, more struggle, more stress, more pressure. That is what is going to make you successful. Because throughout that journey, guess what? You'll get to a point of no return. You'll get to a point where you cannot look back. And you have to continue going. And you have that inside of you. You have that inside of you. Okay, it's not going to kill you, bro. You have it inside of you. I don't care what you think, what you believe. You have it inside of you to push through anything you fucking face in life once you pick this road. Once you pick this road of not going the comfortable route, right? And to me, that's like, oh, I'm just going to go the college route, get a safe job, have a, safe whatever. Like, that's the comfortable route. There's not much failure that goes on there. If you fail, you just restart. But on this journey I'm on, no college, barely past high school, business is all run on me, everything is on me. If I fail, dude, I might be fucked. And so that pressure makes me push through the shit I go through. And because I push through that, because I have that pressure, because I decided to go on a journey, I force myself to have to figure it out. And so you have to put pressure on yourself, because pressure is the only way to build a diamond. It really fucking is. And there's a diamond in you, man. There's a fucking diamond in you. But all these motherfuckers out here. And I used to be that guy. Man. I wish I was born into a different life. I cannot tell you guys how many nights when I was younger where I just wished that I lived a different life, where I wish I was born into a different body, where I wished I was born with different cards, where I wish I was a different man. And I just felt all this pain every single night I went to sleep, and every single day, because I hated my life. Because nobody ever told me that life as a man is something you build, it's not something you're born into. And I hated myself for so long. And eventually, I just decided, you know what, fuck that. Nobody is gonna come and save me. Nobody is gonna come and save me. Nobody's gonna come change my life. Nobody's gonna come get me out of bed and get the six-pack I want. Nobody's gonna go talk to the girl I want and learn how to talk to women and get with them. Nobody's gonna fucking go make the money for me. I have to do all this shit. But a lot of men are just little fucking bitches, addicted to vices that keep them so fucking weak. They can't even fucking stop eating junk processed food when they tell themselves they want to get in shape. Like, you can't even say no to a bit of fucking shitty food. You can't even say no to the vape. You can't even say no to your friends or going out on the weekend and just fucking wasting money sitting there in the corner and be like, yeah, she's hot, and then doing nothing and waking up late the next day. Like, that's the shit most men can't even say no to. Like, that's the first level of saying no, is getting rid of your vices, saying no to your friends that have shitty habits, that spend their time doing nothing that fucking gets them ahead. People can't even say no to fucking that. But once you can say no to that, you can also say no to this entitlement you have, this entitlement you may have, this entitlement that I had. That no, I'm not gonna wish I lived a different life. No, I'm not gonna wish I was born into a different family. No, I'm not gonna wish that, God gave me a different life, etc., that I was born taller or whatever the fuck. I'm not gonna wish that. You know why? Because now I have to go out and get that shit on my own. And what that means is I go on a journey, which is amazing. But what that also means is I become a great man through the process. Listen, we all want the fucking byproducts. We all want the materialistic vanity shit. You're lying to yourself if you say you don't. Every single man wants to be jacked. He wants to be ripped. He wants to be handsome. He wants to be fucking tan. Every single man wants cool cars. Every single man wants to travel. Every single man wants the baddest girl ever. And if you say you don't, it's because you're lying to yourself and you're scared to put in the work. That's really it. That's really fucking it. And once I, see that I want these things, and I realize that the only way to get that is through myself. It's by creating the man worthy of those things. It's not about changing, it's not about obtaining the outcome. It's about making an identity shift. Okay? Because again, I didn't like myself when I was younger, years ago. I didn't like myself. I didn't like my identity because I was so connected to, again, what I thought I was born into as a man. Right? I was so connected to what I thought I was as a man. And I didn't like that. But now that I realize, now that somebody fucking told me, I forget who, now that somebody stopped fucking lying to me and somebody actually gave me true love, and that's what I'm trying to do for you here, and said to me, pretty much, Stop being a fucking bitch. Go out there and get it on your own. Because that's what it means to be a man. Actually, I got a story for you. You see this car right here? So again, it's a Scat Pack. It's like a $45,000 car. My grandpa passed away like 4 years ago. We got an insurance policy or whatever, and we never had money. My family never had money, but my grandparents did. So when my grandpa passed away and we finally got like a large sum of money from an insurance policy, we didn't know how to act. We didn't know what to do with it. And my mom decided to buy me basically one of these. It was like an older model. It was cheaper. It was a Charger. It was still like a $30,000 car. And it was mine at 16, like 17 years old. So think about it. I had the coolest car. I literally got voted for having the coolest car in high school as a man. Okay? Coolest car goes to Ryan Johnson. Everyone's jealous. Everyone likes it. But I still felt like a little bitch every single day. I felt like imposter syndrome pulling up to that shit in school. And so if you envy the other men who were born into a better life, who were just naturally better looking than you, naturally better speaking than you, guess what? I guarantee you they feel that fucking way. That they still feel like a little bitch inside of them. And so again, it's not about all this materialistic byproduct shit. That you're so vain thinking about all this other shit, bro. Think about the man you want to become. Think how great that will feel. Again, life is just an emotional experience, man. That's simply all it is. The emotions you experience is the way you live life. And to increase your emotional experience, you must increase your vibrational level, because then you feel the highest of emotions on a day-to-day basis. And that all comes down to your daily habits as a man, your daily routine, actually working on things that move you ahead. Because once you start to implement these things in your life and you start to move ahead and you go on a journey in life, that's when the pain truly comes. That's when the struggle truly comes. That's when the adversity comes. That's when the intermittent failures come. That's when you have to break through the walls. That's when you have to make that little bitch voice inside of you shut up. Now that I run my own business, because I was always jealous of people making a bunch of money who had their own business, and I never thought I could do that because, my family was broke and my family didn't know shit about business. Now that I do that, bro, and I break through these struggles, these pains, these adversities, these intermittent failures I face every single fucking day, I feel more worthy and worthy about myself every single day, because the work instills the worth. The worth you were looking for as a man is instilled by the work of which you are avoiding. So how do you get here, man? How do you create the man you want to create? Because I'm on that journey. And what can I tell you, man? Because, the best advice is going to come from people who are only a couple steps ahead of you. If you go and take advice from, like, Arnold, who's, like, 80 years old, who clearly has become the fucking man, he's accomplished a lot, his advice isn't going to be that applicable to you. Because he's so fucking far ahead. But somebody who's probably only a couple steps ahead of you, let me tell you what. Your first step is to stop identifying with outcome shit, with vanity shit. Stop identifying with your current situation. The best thing you can do is future pace, and that is to live as the man you want to become. I live as the man I'm becoming in 6 to 12 months from now, okay? I don't see myself currently living in upstate New York driving this car. I see myself living in Miami, driving a Lamborghini Urus, making, I'm going to be making 5 times as much as I do now, so $50K a month. And I see myself with 500 total thousand followers online. Currently I have 300,000. That's where I see myself, man. I'm future pacing. I don't attach my identity to this current fucking place. I attach my identity to the fucking person I want to become. And so you got to start visualizing this man you want to become, man. You got to start living as that guy, because if you don't have that visual of who you want to be, how do you know who to step into? How do you know what to do on a day-to-day basis to get there? You don't. You don't at all. Okay? So you got to create that visualization. Second, you got to cut out anything and everything that's holding you back. Vices, women, drugs, alcohol, a bad routine, waking up late, watching too much TikTok, beating your meat too much. All these things that are holding you back, that are keeping you attached to your old identity. Look, breaking these bad habits is partially to remove resistance from your life, but it's also because these current habits you have are attached to your current identity. And in order to change yourself, you must change your identity. And so what that means is you must change your environment and your behaviors. Okay? And so you gotta change the fucking habits you have, man. So you gotta get rid of the old ones so you make room for a new identity. So that you can start to become this new identity. So that you can start to become the man your conscience is calling you towards. It's just like God keeps throwing shit at your life every single day. He keeps fucking putting you at rock bottom. He keeps sending you to sleep every single night, not feeling the greatest about yourself. He keeps, making you wake up feeling like shit. And he's trying to tell you, you're living out of alignment with what I put you on this earth to become. But every single day you ignore it and you think to yourself, this is just my life. It's a shitty life. I suck as a man. Motherfucker, you were not born, you are built. Realize that. That's why I future pace. That's why I think about the person I'm becoming. Cut out all the bullshit. Visualize the person you want to become. And implement. Align yourself with that individual. And fuck the outcome. Focus on creating the man. So when pain, adversity, when hard decisions come your way, look, you might fail many times. You might go down the wrong fork in the road. But time after time, if you continue to push yourself to become that best version of yourself, you're going to feel a lot of pain, guilt, and shame, low vibrational energies from picking that route you shouldn't have gone, that fork in the road that wasn't the right decision. And eventually, you'll course correct. Eventually, you'll fucking learn. Eventually, you'll take the hard path. Because breaking through the wall is the hardest part. Breaking through level 1 is the hardest part. Why? Because you don't see results from the sacrifice, from the pain, from the adversity of putting yourself through hard shit as a man. You don't see it right away. But you'll see it years later. And once you start to see the results, that's when you really get momentum going. Like no longer, dude, I don't have any type of fucking energy in me that's just like, yeah, I want to go out on the weekend. Yeah, I want to go party. Yeah, I want to go on Tinder and text some girls and get with a girl. Yeah, I want to stay up late and watch the show. Yeah, I want to sleep in. Like, there's not a single part of me that feels like doing that bullshit anymore. Not a single part of me. Because I've seen results. I've seen results and I'm addicted to them. Not only results like this, but results in here. Actually realizing that, holy shit, I can become whatever I want as a man. I can actually feel proud about myself and happy, even though I spent over a decade of my life, maybe up until almost 2 decades, maybe up until I was like 18, 19, before I got on this whole journey of self-improvement. I spent almost 2 decades of my life thinking that my life was shit, that I just live a shitty experience, that I'm gonna be broke forever, that I'm gonna be out of shape forever, that I'm never gonna have a good relationship or get a hot girl, that I'm gonna be stuck here, etc., etc. Why the fuck is the neighbor just staring at my dogs, dude? Jesus Christ. She's just sitting there staring at them. Fucking people, man. Fucking people. Anyways. Uno momento. Look. I truly believe the highest form of the male experience is to be purposeful. It's to live a purposeful life. And that's simply become a man you admire. That's the core of every man's purpose. Purpose is like an onion. There's many layers to it. The core, though, is to become a man you admire. Then there's different layers. Okay, so first, like for me, it's like, okay, one of the layers is do a bodybuilding competition. You know, the other one's to scale my coaching business. The other one's to have a family. The other one's this, that, and the third. Like, these are the layers towards my core. I'm constantly working towards becoming a man I admire. Okay? That is how you truly love yourself as a man. You respect yourself. Okay, men feel love by being respected, okay? And so to love yourself, you must respect yourself, okay? And what does that really mean? You know, what does respect truly mean? I mean, there's many definitions from it, you know, in terms of us, like, respecting your decisions, your beliefs, that's respect there. But I believe respect for yourself is really just giving yourself what you know is best, really. Because again, if you've been watching this far in the video, you understand that in life you aren't born. In life as a man, you aren't born. You are created. To become the man you want to become, you must create him. Okay? And you know, again, you're conscious. God has been calling you towards becoming this person every single fucking day. Through negative emotions, through hitting rock bottom, through that breakup, through losing that job, through failing at school, etc., etc. He's been trying to tell you every single fucking time, listen, man, go on that journey. Pick the fork in the road that looks hard, because that's the only way to level up. That's the only way to level up. It's just like in video games and levels. Right before you level up, you have to defeat the final boss. It gets hard at the very end of the level. And the next level is harder. The next level after that is even harder. And it gets harder and harder and harder and harder and harder. That's how you constantly level up, is by making life harder and harder and harder. Now you might think to yourself, well, fuck, life is already hard. I don't want it to be harder. It gets easier as it gets harder. Because as life gets harder, you get harder. Pause, okay? You get harder. And what that means is life gets easier. Because you'll have these times throughout life where you're chillaxing. You are enjoying the fruits of your labor. And you'll have these times in your life where you're in monk mode. You're leveling up. You're going through that pain and adversity. And you're defeating that final boss and getting to the next level. That's what the journey is right there. It's not constantly staying at level 1 and just feeling constantly comfortable and then getting to that final boss and getting defeated, starting back at level 1. That's what monkeys do. They stay the fucking same. Humans are supposed to evolve. Okay, so you gotta push through that fucking level, man. Break through that, like, again, right as life gets hard, you push through it. And I was just on a call with somebody. He came to my DMs, bro. All this shit pisses me off. He came to my DMs. Yo, bro, I'm struggling so hard in life. Please help. Word, what's up? You know, I lost my job. I got a wedding coming up. I'm not in shape, blah, blah, blah. Like all of these things. He's just pouring out to me. And I'm like, yo, let's hop on a call right now. I'll call him instantly up. We're talking on FaceTime. We're going over all. I'm like, I can do this for you. Here's how we do it. We set up your diet, your training, your mindset, and your habits, right? This is what I do for all my clients. I give them habits to follow on a day-to-day basis. I give them mindset training. I give them a training program, and I give them nutrition programming. Okay, it's a lot more in depth than that, but that's just the basic elevator breakdown. And I'm like, this is what we'll do, showing him all. He's like, word, how much does it cost? I tell him how much it costs. He's like, word, let me get my dad real quick to pay or some shit. I'm like, all right, word. I get you just lost your job, maybe need your family's money. I send him over the link. Boom, blocks me. Boom, blocks me. Listen, I don't care that I didn't make money. I don't care. I got money. I don't care. What I care about is right when this individual that was struggling at the very fucking end of the level, facing the final boss of, again, just losing his job, right? He's not feeling good about himself at all. He's feeling like a straight loser. Who knows? He may even be thinking about taking his own life, because that's what a lot of men think. They just don't say it. Right as that shit gets hard, he takes the fork in the road of most comfortable, of staying the same, and it all comes down to that deep down instilled belief that was instilled by society, instilled by our parents, instilled by our friends, instilled by the whole fucking world, that you haven't brought, that people just aren't telling you have to break through because it's kind of harsh. That deep down belief that who you are as a man is who you are for the rest of your life. It's who you are. It's who you are, you know? That's all you're gonna fucking be, and you can't become anymore. Okay, maybe you can achieve some things, but you're never gonna be that great. I'm not talking about like, oh, making $1 million a year. No, I wanna be that motherfucker making 10, over 10. I wanna make $100 million in my lifetime. Like, that's the greatness I want. I wanna have a car collection of 50 cars. I wanna have the dopest house. I wanna have a hot fucking wife. I wanna have a massive, amazing family. Like, that's the man I want to fucking become, dude. I'm not talking about this, $100,000 a year, drive one cool car type shit. Nah, man. I want to create the best man possible. And again, it's not all about the outcome. Don't focus on the outcome. The outcome that I say is just to paint the picture and give myself a vision to work towards, because once you have that vision, your mind automatically creates clear steps to get there. It creates a clear stepping stone for you to achieve that life. And also, once you see that in your mind, that man you want to become, you truly believe you can become it, and you see the stepping stones, you will also see the times you fail. And every single time you actually face that, you will see that, okay, I got hit, I just gotta get back up. Okay, this is the final boss. I got hit, I gotta get back up, I gotta kill this final boss and move on to the next level. That's what you'll see. Your beliefs are no longer ice anymore. They're water, they're fluid. Okay? That's what you have to do, is you have to be able to fucking change your beliefs as you go throughout life. Okay? Your beliefs always need to be changing and working for you in every single moment of the day. They cannot be rock solid. They have to change in every single moment so that whatever you fucking face, your beliefs, your mind works for you. Because if you don't have this right here working for you, your mind, you have nothing working for you, because nobody wants the life you want for you as bad as you want it for you. Nobody is going to come give it to you. Nobody is going to come get you out of bed and do the shit you got to do to become the man you want to become. It's only up to you. It's only up to you. It's up to fucking you to become that man. And the sad truth is, man, if you don't become that man, it's all your fault. Like, literally, think about it. You can become whatever. Look at all the men who started from nothing and became something. How did they do it? They didn't have no fucking anything different than you, and that's the belief a lot of people have. Oh, they had something different than me. They were just born with better circumstances. Blah, 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 blah. Shut the fuck up, dude. Shut the fuck up. What the fuck are excuses gonna do for you? What the fuck are they gonna do for you? They're gonna hold you back. They're gonna hold you back. Your excuse is that, oh, I wasn't born with that. I'm not intelligent as him. Blah, 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 blah. In life as a man, you aren't born, you're created. So you can create more intelligence. You can learn how to talk better. You can learn how to get in better shape, right? You can work out harder. Alex Hormozi says this best. If there is a bias, all you have to do is outwork that bias. So if there's a bias in your mind that, oh, getting in shape, getting a six-pack is easier for him than me, then just outwork that bias you have for yourself. Okay, so what? You got to put in more work than him. Guess what? When you put in more work, you achieve more worth. And you achieve more characteristic than him. So who fucking cares about what he has? Who fucking cares? Care about what you learn throughout the journey, who you become throughout the journey. Because that's truly the greatest thing about life, is the fucking journey of life, baby. Alright guys, that's the fucking PR talk today. I'm not going to take up any more of your time. I don't want to make these too long because a lot of y'all will just take it for granted, honestly. I just want to get straight to the fucking point. And 30 minutes is perfect enough for you guys to do your cardio, which you should be doing. If you're not doing your cardio, what the fuck are you doing, man? Get 30 minutes, bro. That's perfect to do some fucking cardio. Okay, guys, go crush it. Understand, love is not lies. I'm never going to fucking lie to you on this channel. Make sure you subscribe if you love that love is not lies, because I'll never lie to you. I'll never lie to you. I'm just coming on here sharing my fucking journey with you guys. My self-improvement, my bodybuilding journey, my journey towards the greatest fucking version of myself. That's all I'm doing. I'm just sharing here, man. Okay? And I'm always going to tell you the truth. I'm always going to tell you the truth. And it may not fucking feel good. Some people are going to hate it. Some people in the comments are going to fucking try to hold you guys down and grip you guys down because they're fucking losers. Because if they weren't losers, what the fuck would they be doing in the comments hating? Literally. What would they be doing in the comments hating? Hate never comes from above. It only comes from fucking below. They're trying to pull you down. No. Don't believe that life is you can become whatever you want in life. It's fucking feminine to think that who you are born as a man is who you're going to be. Okay? Women are born with their worth. Men obtain their worth through hard work. They obtain their worth through struggle, through adversity, through pain. That's why women love scars on men. Because it shows they went through bullshit but they didn't get killed. Everyone admires a strong man. And the only way to become a strong man is through a journey. But you have to break that limiting belief that who I am is who I am. Because once you believe that you can become whatever, you are going to want to go on that journey. You're going to want to go on it. Just to discover whatever you could discover. Okay? So, I'll catch you guys. Go crush the fucking day. I love y'all.